Hello, hello. I'm learning to sit still for longer at the beginning of a video with a smile on my face because otherwise Facebook saves my thumbnail like. Hi, Darlene. Hope you got your questions answered yesterday on your FAQ, Darlene. Don't ask me how I remember that. I've seen 6,000 posts and questions and text messages since then. Hey, Jackie. Hey, Audra. Yay. All right, so today is the day for Live with Lisa. It's noon Central Standard Time. I do this every Monday. I try to go around and collect as many questions as I can from you and answer them on Mondays. So we're going to talk about a few things. Let's see. Jen Corte is one of our favorite Facebook builders. And she built herself to Blue Diamond solely on Facebook via her business page. And she has a sale on her class that I'm sharing with you at the top. I need to find out what the code is for when you check out. Oh, here it is. She's so good. She already messaged me. Summer sale. Summer sale. So if you choose to do the Facebook building course for the month of September, it is the code summer sale, code for Jen Corte. So why do I promote these different classes? I want to tell you a few things that I learned in each course and why I love them and why they're different. Summer sale. All right, so put that link and then check out. Okay, so here's what I learned. Not every Facebook building course is perfect for me, right? I have terrible follow through. In fact, I joked with Jen Corte when I took her course and the course was over. I was like, I think I logged in like one day. Terrible, right? And at first I was like, oh, I wasted my money. I was going for diamond. I never logged in to learn anything, but luckily I was in there long enough that I gleaned enough and learned something from her, and it was worth every penny. And so here's the thing, you're not going to watch my training video and associate with every single thing that I say or teach or feel, right? But what's really cool is take these affordable ones, free. This is free. Doesn't get any more affordable than that. Free education. Watch free videos. Take Jen Corte's course that's on sale for 77 bucks if Facebook building is really your thing. Take the Jen Yates and Kelly Sarno social media course that they built their entire MLM empires through their personal profiles on Facebook. You're going to get something. I am really slow at learning social media. I missed out on 3 years of when social media was a big thing, right? I had terrible brain damage for 3 years. So when I got into doTERRA, I didn't even understand how to use social media, okay? So I never built on social media. Or I was, because I'm a social person and was posting stuff because I felt like sharing my love of oils, but I didn't really know what I was doing with it, right? So I'm really behind on social media. I'm just now coming into my own on it. But the point is, you don't have to be perfect at it. You just have to do something. So take the courses, learn from these peeps. The world is on social media. I want you to understand how effective it is. Do you feel like I want to see hearts and thumbs up, and I want to actually see your comments? Do you feel like you know me, Lisa Zimmer, from watching me on Live with Lisa? Do you feel, show me your hearts, your thumbs up, post in the comments if you feel like you know me. I want to hear your feedback on how well or comfortable you feel like you know me, because I go live and visit with you and share my passion for something, right? Do you feel that? I get on mentoring sessions with people and they're like, oh my gosh, I feel like we've been best friends forever. How are you? And it's people I've never even met, but I feel the same way. Like I see Kim's name and Donna's name and Kayla's name, right? And I feel like I know you because you post and I see your name and I read your comments and I help you and I already feel like we're friends, right? You're going to do that on social media for your doTERRA business. Like, I never had any idea how personalized it feels when you're watching a person through live. I feel like I'm sitting here hanging out with Linda and Maria and Jeanette. Hey, Jeanette. And Lisa and Nina and Cami and Jackie. And I feel like I'm hanging with you, right? Your customers will too. Looking forward to Kayla coming on. Kayla's coming on in the future and going to share some awesome tips with us on a live Zoom. Kayla went from doing her classes and the hostess like ordering the products for people and not being able to close people to being able to close everyone at her last class, right? So that's what I'm here for. So that's another example. I'm all over the place today. I got all kinds of examples I want to keep track of. So Donna says, I feel like I know you very well. I really like the way you teach and mentor. You are so natural and real. Thanks, Donna. So be that way with your doTERRA. Stop having these weird mindset issues and being afraid of everything and just tell people what you really feel. They will see it. They will feel it. I love doTERRA because it saved my life. It changed my life. Let's figure out what it can do for you. Tell me what you got going on. Awesome. We got this perfect starter kit. It comes in 3 sizes. You figure out your market and what you want to say, right? So I started working because I'm growing and learning too. If you think you know it all, you're going to fail. We're always growing and learning. I don't care what rank you're at. I don't care how long you've been doing this business. We're always learning and growing. I used last week, I was scared. I used last week the small bottle kit, big bottle kit, and I made it the home essentials kit and the natural solutions kit. I'm getting stronger at this, right? Where I live, everyone's very, very low income, and so that's a big stretch for me, right? So I'm learning, right? So let's start with a starter kit. We got the small bottle kit for $275. We got the big bottle kit for $550. The big bottle kit is like make over your entire house, toxin-free, take care of your whole family. And what are you comfortable with? Oh my gosh, I can't afford those. Well, tell me what budget is good for you, and we will pick and choose the perfect things to fit your needs. Oh, I can do 150. Sweet, we got that. I can do 55. Sweet, we got that. It's the intro kit and a membership, right? You don't have to explain it. Just let them know once they are ready to order and get their own account that they now have an account with doTERRA and they'll be able to order everything at wholesale, right? Keep it simple. I was learning and growing. Kayla's going to teach us how she's been learning and growing. I'm going to have her on here for Zoom. We can learn from every rank. I don't even know what rank you are, Kayla, right? So learn and grow and mentor with others. I learned something from Jen Corte. So why am I so passionate about Jen Corte? One, oh gosh, there's many. Okay, I love the people that I promote on here. I would not promote them if I didn't love them with every ounce of my being, because you'd be able to see it on my face and feel it, right? So here's what Jen Corte did for me. I messaged her about how bad I sucked at her class, and because I was so busy. And she asked me like where I was with my numbers, my rank and stuff. You know, I was platinum. I was really far away from diamond. It was like halfway through the month. It was May of 2016. And I didn't really have any upline support at that time. My enrollment was not held by anyone building at that moment. And so I didn't really feel important to anyone. And the uplines, everyone was so busy. No one knew who I was. And was on my own for 2 years, or felt that way. Part of it is lack of understanding how this worked. I didn't come from an MLM. I came from real estate. In real estate, you're on your own. And she said, well, you're going for diamond. You're going to be diamond. And I said, I am? I'm too far away. And she said, mm-mm. You're doing it. You're going for diamonds. You can do it. No one ever told me that. No one ever talked to me about any of this stuff. I couldn't, get anyone on the phone. And I did it. And then she added me to the diamond group. So the next time someone says, why do you pick some of these people? I pick these people because I love these people. That's it. Your customers are going to pick you if you make them feel like that. I'm going to pick Jen Corte and Jen Yates for social media courses over and over and over and over again. All right? So what about the course? Watching her and following her, I learned how to stop being a wet blanket and let people walk all over me and have boundaries. Ironically, nothing to do with building on social media. That's what I learned in her course, right? I was a wet blanket. I have this problem. You need to fix it. And I'd be like, okay, I'll fix everything for you, make it all better, because I don't like conflict. I don't like disappointing people. I'm a people pleaser. And Jen Corte, she doesn't even know I'm talking about this, prepared me for this. She is not a wet blanket. She's assertive. She's clear in communication. You log in. If you don't follow the directions in my course, it's not my fault. I'm you didn't follow the directions in my course. Oh, let me do whatever you need. Let me yell at you. Let let you be rude to me. Let you make demands of me, right? That was me. She's not like that. So I learned from her. Did not expect this morning to go this direction, by the way, sorry. And I learned how to not be a doormat for people, but still maintain control, have boundaries, and be nice and have people still like me when I'm done, but not feel like crap because they took and took and took from me, right? So I learned that from her by watching a social media course and participating what little bit I did. I learned some organization. The woman is a machine, right? So she was doing, I need a Kleenex, damn. She was doing 50 million things while building, going to school, law classes, mother, while building herself to diamond in less than 2 years. Excuse me. And I learned from that. It wasn't just, hey, here's what you should post and how, and here's how to learn Facebook algorithms, and here's how to look and see like how many people engaged with you today, and blah, 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 blah. You're going to learn way more than how to post on social media from these people. You're going to learn from Jen Yates. Wish they had different names. Sorry, guys, they're both Jens. You're going to learn from Jen Yates on how to go live. The girl goes live every other day and talks about doTERRA and has people following her from everywhere because of it, right? So you're going to learn so much in these courses, and it's not my area of expertise. I can teach you how to be real. I can say get your butt on live so that people can start getting to know you and falling in love with you. I can teach you that because I did it here, right? Do it. Just stinking do it. People are going to get to know you when you go live. People know me in this town before Facebook, so that's why I was able to enroll so many people. My dad put in the telephones. Like, remember there used to be telephones on the wall? My dad put every single telephone in this entire town. And he's given every kid in town a quarter. My dad's the quarter guy. If he sees kids in town, he gives them a quarter and tells them a joke and makes them laugh, right? So people knew who I was. You can't just pick up and be that person. I was everyone's realtor. My husband was everyone's banker. So how do we do that belly to belly? We had, some network. I got some killer sales skills. I got some killer marketing skills. And so you are going to pick what part you like or dislike about different people, right? So, but I still learn from everything, no matter what. I learn something. And so I've taken courses like pre-convention, post-convention on mindset. And I got to admit, I hate that stuff because I don't have a problem with it. So I was like, oh, I just wasted a ton of my money on that baby, right? But I still learned something. At one of them, the lady sitting next to me, we're best friends in doTERRA now, right? So you're always going to get something. I don't care what. Go to events, go live, just think and do it, and go and meet people. You're going to learn something. Okay, so sorry about that. Just on my soapbox. Got people who never go to events. It drives me insane. You're not going to meet people. You're not going to learn anything other than what you know now if you don't get your butt out there. Get your butt to convention. If it's not in your budget or you have a conflict, live stream that baby. Watch it with your whole family. Watch it with your spouse. Get your spouse on board. My spouse was on board from the beginning because he saw what oils did for me. They saved my life, right? So there's no question we're doing this oil thing. And I didn't have a job anymore, so that kind of helped. And he wanted me to just be happy because I'd been so sad for 3 years, right? And so include your family. Get everybody on board in this journey, or it's always going to be just your thing, and you're always going to have limitations for it. Learn from everyone. You may not like everyone. You may not, I don't have to like the people that I'm learning from. I don't have to, even know them. But as long as you're trying and gleaning something, there's going to be some improvement in your business. You want to always know it. Like I didn't even comprehend what I learned from Jen Corte until some of it I kind of just put together today about like preparing me for this business. All people that email me, and they'll be, one of them's like, people will buy the vendor pack for $37 and then say, well, I thought it came with all the handouts. I'm like, sweetie, that's $700. A $37 package did not come with $700 in handouts. The old me would have been like, oh, sorry, wet blanket, here's your money back, blah, 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 even though it says no refunds on the website, blah, 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 right? I still work it out so that they're happy by the time they're done, but I don't have to be a wet blanket anymore. Didn't know how impactful that would be in this business, right? So, anywho's. Okay, let's see. What else do I want to talk about today? So, mentoring. So my mentoring sessions, I teach mentoring. So why is it important to get mentoring? 1, get mentoring from your uplines. 2, find someone for your own team that you can use outside of your team for mentoring. I don't care who it is, doesn't have to be me. Find somebody to help with mentoring. Okay, here's why. I love my team, but it's super important that they work together on mentoring as well as mentoring with me. It's super important that they meet people in here and mentor with each other, even if it's just, free chit chat and making friends. Your team is gonna, I don't want to say stop listening to you, but they'll hear what you say, and they've heard it from you so many times that it starts to sound like wah, 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 right? Like Charlie Brown. They'll hear the same thing from someone else, and they'll be like, oh my gosh, Jenna is so brilliant. She just said this. It's not the fact that your team isn't listening to you. It's that maybe it wasn't the right time for that to sink in. I had that with Joanna, who is my upline and enroller now. She kept talking about, I can't even remember what now, about LRP, the doTERRA vision, I don't know, something. And it just wasn't clicking. Oh, because I was selling rollerballs all the time, driving her insane. It was not clicking. All of a sudden, somebody else said something and it clicked. It wasn't that somebody else was any better. It was just that I heard it from somebody else at the right time, right? So Don't be in your little bubble. Go outside of your team. Again, even if it's just free, like mentoring, podcasts, whatever, you're going to pick up something. Somebody's just going to say it a little different and it's going to click. Your team needs that too. Doesn't mean you have to hire people, right? So my mentoring's free here. And then if you do paid mentoring, here's what's awesome about it. You get to hear a different perspective. Doesn't mean you're going to take it. Do it with your uplines. Do it together. But get mentoring, get personal mentoring somewhere, somehow. So my mentoring is going up in price. It will go up in price on Wednesday, or I'm sorry, yeah, Wednesday. So make sure if you're wanting to do mentoring sessions with me, right now it's $59 for a mentoring session. It's going to $89. There's limited options available right now just because we're booked so far out, but go on to lisazimmer.net/mentoring. Pick any date that's available because there are so few available, and then email me, lisa@lisazimmer.net, and we'll go ahead and try to find another date that works for you better. If you know you want to buy, say a lot of my regulars are buying like 10 or 12 sessions, and they meet with me once a month for a year, and you want to lock in the $59 price, then just email me and say you want to buy multiple sessions. There aren't that many options on the website, and I can invoice you for the $590 for 10, and then you and I can custom pick your dates on the calendar. So if you do want to get mentoring, it's going from $59 to $89, right? And so let me know about that because the price will go to the $89 on Wednesday. Today's Monday, it'll go up Wednesday. Okay, so what else do I want to talk about? We talked about mentoring. We talked about building on social media and how you can do it, just like I've done it here. I'm working on now taking this same time investment and doing it on my personal profile, Instagram, Yay Oils Public Education, and Lisa Zimmer Life and Oils. I want to be seen everywhere now. YouTube, I'm just starting to get it. And you know, I've been doing this 4 years, and I'm just now getting this social media thing. This group is what taught me the power of social media and how to use it better. Just help people. I know, sounds pretty stupid that I couldn't figure it out sooner, but I was taking the Jen Corte course. I watched Jen Yates do it, but I still wasn't taking action and doing it, right? I implemented it here. I took what I learned from them and implemented it here, but this is a private, safe space, and y'all know me, and you don't have to buy anything from me in here. You can come in here for free and don't have to buy anything at all. And but I learned, saw it working here, and so now I'm ready to go out on social media and do it. Hey, Tara. All right, so what else do you want to learn about today? Let me go grab some questions and tips. Jen Yates is going to be on later this week to talk about her course. I know you guys are all loving that as well. All right, so I'm going to go find your questions. So what's the best way to engage with me to get me to answer questions? It's not private message, it's not text messaging, and it's not email unless there's a problem on the website or a problem with your purchase, then email me. Or if you want to schedule a mentor session and the date dates needed weren't available, then email me. The best way isn't private messages, text, or email. The best way is to come in this group and go to the announcements tab and click right here. Ask questions, click there. And then scroll and comment on ask questions here, okay? I look at this almost every day, and then I'll answer the questions right there, or I'll answer them live on Monday, okay? I get hundreds of private messages. I can't even read them all. Like, they're buried and gone, and if I accidentally click on it and open it, and I'm in the middle of something else, it's gone forever because then it's not bold anymore, and I don't even remember that you messaged me, and I never see it again because it gets buried so fast. All right. Judy Hudney says, how do I get Vistaprint to size the chalkboard sign? That's the sign behind me. I think Charla Snow created that. It's in the Files tab. Every size I've tried, it cuts the PDF off at the top and bottom. Looks like Denise had that same problem. So if anybody knows the answer to that, could you go to the announcements tab in the questions post and help Judy and Denise with that? Because I actually ordered my sign done from someone else, and so I don't know. Caitlin says, I'm trying to decide where to build my FAQ. I'm coming across more people that aren't on Facebook. I know you mentioned Thinkific. Is there any compliance issue with having a website that is members only with the FAQ? No. I'm trying to find a spot where I could combine the FAQ with additional education for my non-Facebook members. So absolutely, you can do your own website. You just send it through doTERRA if you mention anything doTERRA and get it certified. They just make sure that you're using compliant languages, all nothing crazy there. All right, yay, Stephanie. See, this is how good Stephanie Gardner is. I was just getting ready to read Stephanie's question off of today's scrolling, and she turned around and asked it on the announcements tab. You rock, Stephanie. Here's why it's really cool on the announcements tab. Now all of you will be reminded to go there, and you can read everybody else's questions and learn from them as well. Brilliant, Stephanie. You rock. Okay. Do you have a 60-second solution of a video link to send prospective business builder that explains the business opportunity and compensation plan? Here's the thing that I find, everything's too complicated. So I don't yet. I have it in my FAQ. I have it in both FAQs, a link that explains the opportunity and compensation plan, but I'm not totally sold on all of them yet. So we may have to make something, or we'll keep looking. Or everybody else, can you post in the comments if you have a completely favorite video link? It's gotta be short, guys. These videos are all just way too long. None of us have the attention span for these long, detailed videos on the compensation plan. We need to Zimmer them. We need to take them from speaking so much doTERRA to speaking English. We need to trifold them, that 60-second solution. And so I'll keep working on it. I just haven't tackled it yet. But anybody have a less than 30-minute video that we could send prospective business builders the opportunity and compensation plan? All right. Donna says, what do you do when you enroll several wholesale accounts but don't have true builders to put them under? I watch your videos about structure. I know we don't want to build wide, but deeper. So you want to build 2 to 3 people under every single wellness advocate. So Donna, what you want to get more comfortable with, and this would be a good thing to do mentoring for, you want to get more comfortable with how you're talking to people about the opportunity. I don't ask people if they want to build a doTERRA business, because they're going to say no 99.9% of the time if you ask them that, okay? People aren't buying doTERRA to build businesses. They're buying doTERRA to change their health and their life. You're going to grow the people that you've already enrolled into builders, but you're going to talk to people about the opportunity to share doTERRA and get some of their stuff for free, and share doTERRA and earn some income if they'd like, okay? And you might be scaring people away. They might not be the right people. This is a good opportunity to do a mentor session and find out exactly what you're saying in role play so you can find your script and your language that you're comfortable with, okay? So you got to put people under wellness advocates. You need 2 wellness advocates on your front line. Find your 2, mother, sister, brother, cousin, dog, don't care. Well, not dog, got to have a social, right? And so find your 2. Ask people, hey, love you. Will you put in your social? I got to build under someone. Like, find them. Don't care who it is. You can replace them later, okay? That's why we call them placeholders. Find your 2 wellness advocates on your front line. I'm not worried about 3. 2 is easier than 3. And save 3 for a real deal. A real deal is going to show up. 2 is going to get you all the way to solid premier, okay? You got 6,000 in volume to rack up before we got to worry about 3. And you're going to grow number 3 probably in your structure is a wholesale customer somewhere, someone that falls in love with doTERRA, grows into it, after 90 days says, Donna, I love these oils. I want to do what you do. Let's build a business together. You're going to upgrade her and move her to your front line for spot number 3. Save number 3 for the real deal, so you don't end up with 3 placeholders or 3 people that quit, right? Save number 3 for the real deal. So 2 wellness advocates on your front line, help them find their 2. Or you put your wholesale customers into them, you grow them into love and doTERRA, and you upgrade them after 90 days and talk to them about how they can get some free stuff, host a class, let's do more, let's get some free stuff. Free stuff works wonders. People want free stuff. All right. A lot of the videos are pre-wholesale buyers. I don't know what that means. Let's go and watch this. How many vendor events should we do in a year? All of them. You can do as many vendor events as you want. Actually, this is my team member, Kenny. So Kenny, we have a big vendor event October 27th. So I'll talk to you about that. We just paid for it. And so if you're free, October 27th, it's the Women's Lifestyle Show. And we'd love to have some dudes there because it helps make them feel more comfortable. Scott will be there. Helps make them feel more comfortable about choosing oils for their husbands. Do all the vendor events that you can get your hands on. What happens with the placeholder when they are replaced? Excellent question. doTERRA is amazing. They created a fabulous tool for you to take care of those people. When they're replaced, now they just move to the side as a wholesale customer. If they're, I believe, Premier or below or Silver or below, they sit there for 6 months as a wholesale customer. The transfer form tells you the rules. And they can upgrade again, and then you can move them down to like a level 7 if they never want to build and get maximum unilevel. Hillary says, Jen Cortez is amazing. Took the course. It's awesome. Can't lose with these 2 guiding you. Yay! So that's our Jen and Jen social media building, Jen Cortez and Jen Yates. Jen Yates is, they don't have a website, so Jen Yates comes on every month, talks about it, and then tells you how. They just you order it through PayPal. Jen Cortez has the website, and it's posted at the top here. I have a dream builder. She does vendor events literally every weekend, and she usually walks away with 3 to 4 classes from those events. Learn how to run a vendor event. Learn how to ask people to host the class and get free stuff. Who doesn't want free stuff? Meredith says, I absolutely love the trifold I purchased. I've lost track of how many people have self-enrolled because of the trifold. I need to screenshot this when we're done, Meredith. I hope I can find it. Quote, totally using this quote. I'm going to screenshot it right now so I don't lose it, Meredith. Sorry, guys. It's super, super important. All right. I need testimonials from a presentation. Meredith quotes, making it on my PowerPoint at convention. I have lost track of how many people I have self-enrolled because of the trifold. I'm literally on the verge of tears, including another one last night. FAQ is brilliant, thank you. And new customers get on LRP, and it's awesome, easy, and duplicatable. Meredith, go to my website, and if you haven't bought everything yet, pick something out for free, and email me, lisa@lisazimmer.net. That is why we're here, people. I worked way too hard for 2 years to get to diamonds. Way too hard. Meredith just explained what our tools have done for her. Whew! I think I'm hormonal today. All the men on here are going to be so happy to know that. All right, thanks, Meredith. All right, I know what else I want to talk about today. One of the things I hear, oh, I know the analogy I was using today. You ready? This is thanks to Old Navy. I get my inspiration in the weirdest places. All right, you ready for my Old Navy analogy? So I hear from people that have been doing the business, you know, a long time. Oh, Megan takes, oh, that's so dumb. Oh, that's not compliant. Oh, why would I want to do that? Why would I want to haul this stuff everywhere, right? It is super important you get comfortable with objections. That's an objection. They're objecting to this new way, this new thing, right? Just like your doTERRA customers object to you. Oh, I can't afford it. Oh, I got to talk to my husband. Oh, I don't know if these work. Get comfortable with objections. It's not conflict. It's an opportunity to educate someone. Don't see it as a negative. See it as a positive. It's an opportunity to help someone get educated and be better, okay? So here's my analogy. We don't like change. We got to these ranks doing what we've always done, so why change? Because things change. Life changes. What made me think of that today? Jeans from Old Navy, okay? I put on these Old Navy Rockstar jeans. They're basically elastic, super soft, super thin, like pajamas. But they're jeans now, right? So then the last two pairs I grabbed were real jeans, like real denim. I put them on. I felt like a cow. They weren't comfortable. They made me look fatter because they weren't super tight and fitted. And it's not like I'm going to wear a short shirt anyway with this current body I got going on, right? And I was like, I cannot believe we used to wear these jeans, this heavy, inflexible, uncomfortable material all day. Like, I'm sitting on this wooden chair for anywhere from 10 to 16 hours a day. I sure as heck ain't doing it in those regular jeans. And I realized that's how our doTERRA business is. We don't do anything like we used to do. I don't even want to wear the same jeans because now there's new jeans that are better, more comfortable, more fun, and they make me look skinnier. I don't think our make and takes are going to make you look skinnier, but if you figure out how to make that happen, let me know, because then we'd really sell a lot of make and take processes, right? So things change. Hey, handsome. All right. All right, so here's why. One of the objections from a top leader is, I don't want to haul all that stuff. Oh, well, you're already hauling oils. You're already hauling stacks of handouts. It's really not that much. So I want to show you my make and take tray that I take. So stinking simple. Okay, hold on. I don't know if I can do this on the laptop. Hold it up so you can see it. I'll have to take a picture when we get done so you can see it better, okay? This is it. This is all I got, man. This is my whole make and take right here. I'll take a picture. So what do I have in it? So I just got this at Hobby Lobby. Thanks to Tracy. Tracy introduced it to me. What I really want you guys to see. So in one little section, I've got caps. In one section, I've got all my oils for the class. In the middle two sections, I'm going to turn it around. Not very coordinated today. In the middle sections, look at all the rollers it holds, right? Those are finished rollers that I just threw in there for an example. But all my oils, you know, are pre-labeled. I get the pre-labeled ones from Becky now. That's in the announcements tab. Click labels, right? I have one goodie bag put away. You can, I mean, fill a bag with more depending on how many you enroll, right? So this is for every new enrollment. But I have one in my tray because this is what I'm going to show people at the end. Like at the end when you're talking about why you want to enroll with me and give them all the benefits of you, this is just one little piece of it, right? You're going to get all this for free. You're going to get a free book. You're going to get free cream, whatever. You get the idea. Got my oils. Got my doTERRA coconut oil with my pump. It fits really good in the tray. Just keep refilling the same ones over and over. Got my little roller balls in one section. Got my trifolds standing up to hand out. And I got my binder in my purse and an empty box of LLV. It reminds me to talk about them every time. People like visuals, so they can pass it around and look at it. They can look at the bottles with ingredients. And I got my little book. This Essential Oil Magic book, by the way, you can get it for free right now. I'll put the link at the top. I got my book. So I don't need to know anything about anything with doTERRA. I read my trifold. I hand out the make and take handout. We make stuff. People pipe in with testimonials. I'll pipe in with a testimonial about LLV and a testimonial about shampoo and conditioner and deep blue cream and toothpaste, my results at the dentist, my results with aches and discomfort, my results with the hair care, my results with the Yay Oils roller and the Balance and Serenity roller they get for free, to make sure they have testimonials for things besides the oils they're going to use today, because they're going to get their own testimonials while they're sitting there. I'm going to encourage them to use the oils while they're sitting there, right? And they're going to say, oh, well, tell me what this oil does. I don't want you to tell them. I want you to shut up, and I want you to grab a book. Excellent questions, Susie Q. Let's look. Lemon. So we go to lemon. And read. If you're talking any of your class off the top of your head, except your testimonials, your personal testimonials, you're making it too hard to duplicate you. People sitting there watching you need to walk away thinking, I can do that. Yes, yes, you can. You don't have to play dumb. You're leading them and being duplicatable. Tell me about this geranium. I know very little about geranium, so how appropriate was that, right? Liver and kidney support. I'm not going to read all of these because I need to stay compliant in here. Reproductive health. And then in your class that's not on social media, you'll read the other things that are on here. Or you hand them the book. Don't do that during class, like not until after they're enrolled, or you'll lose them altogether. You're going to maintain control of this book. And so it's so easy to know how to use our oils, and we'll show you how to get this book later tonight. You're going to get a free book. I'm going to give them the $1 book, right? Because they're going to keep reading that book. After they enroll, they're going to take it home with their rollers, take it home with their enrollment done, and by the time you talk to them at 7 to 10 days, they're going to have a huge list of oils they want because of this goodie bag and this book, and you tagging them in the FAQ, and the rollers working, and you're going to be good to go. If you can't afford to have tons of empty rollers and labels and oils and whatnot, limit how many rollers you let people make. It's completely up to you. You're in control of this situation, okay? You don't want to carry much? Great. Bring enough so that everybody can make one of the most commonly needed recipes on that handout. That's it. That's all you got to do. You don't have to make it hard. The key is to get them to make a roller so they see how easy it is, so that when their oils come in, they're ready to dig in. They're not sitting waiting because they're scared because they don't understand what to do with it. This make and take situation provides you with faster LRP setups because they know what to do with that box. I did hundreds, probably 300 membership overviews in 2.5 years in person. You know how many people showed up with their box not even open because they didn't get a hands-on experience at their first intro class on what to do with them and how to use them. So we wrote the recipe pages, and we switched to make and takes, showed them how to make a roller and how to dig in, and FAQ'd them. Done. No more need for 6-hour second appointments, right? So I need to get that out of my way. So learn how the Zimmer make and takes are like the new elastic pajama jeans. They're just better. All right. Hope you enjoyed my analogy today. All right, so I got my caddy at Hobby Lobby. You can get them just about anywhere, but I love that one. Nope, everything in the goodie bag, Alice, is listed. Oh, wait, you said in the files section. Everything that's most important in this group is in the announcements tab and files section. So the announcements tab has a goodie bag. What's the announcements tab again? Don't forget, it's those pretty turquoise pictures. And you're going to go to the announcements tab. There's only one thing in the announcements tab. It's this whole series. And you're going to click. You don't see good. Oop, dang. I did something wrong. You're going to click. You don't see goodie bag. You're going to click here because there's 13 more posts. And you're going to scroll until, oh, look at there. New member goodie bag. Click it. Read. Lists exactly what's in it. All right. How do you fix it if you have been too full of answers? You just quit. I know it's hard, Maria, it is. Save your awesomeness and your education for after they're enrolled. Your whole job at that intro class, make and take, elevator, in line at Costco, your whole job is just to get them enrolled. Because you cannot change their life and educate them more and make them a rock star doTERRA lifestyler if you don't. Get them enrolled, educate the daylights out of them after. They're going to remember how you enrolled them and be able to duplicate it. So if your info and education vomiting on them at visit 1, they're never going to see that they can do what you do. I always say, hey, you remember how easy it was for you to enroll with me? I just gave you the trifold and told you to get a starter kit. That's all you did. You can do that too. And they will. And then in your private Facebook group, educate the heck out of them. That's why our LRPs are killer on our team. My people aren't undereducated. We just educate them in the proper process so that we don't lose them. We don't fry their brain. We just get them enrolled and then get them plugged in. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. How do you deal with people asking questions in the middle of your presentation? So it depends on what it is. You're going to have to control that. You can control that with, oh, excellent question, Susie Q. We'll get that during the make and take portion. Oh, excellent question. If it has nothing to do with anything that you're talking about, then say, excellent question, Susie Q. Get with me after class and we'll talk to you about that situation pertinent to just you. If it's, you know, some whatever, I don't even know what example to give, but you control the situation. Yay, Angie says, love you. I've learned so much from you. I make it easy. Good. And you want to make it easy too. Have you ever ordered the book Financial Prosperity from doTERRA? Yes, it's sitting in my cabinet with all the other 6,000 books that I never read. Do you know what books I read? Oil books. I got books and books and books. I never read any book. I read I Am Fabulous. I'll post links to these books. I read Stephanie Fritz, Pregnancy, Birth, and Baby. I read this whole book. I read the Essential Life book. I read the Emotions and Oils book. I can't remember. I got all the books and I only read the oil use ones. It's pretty sad. Are you doing an event at convention? Yes, Alice. I'm at a group event the day before convention with Teresa Harding and Dana Moore. I'm so excited I even get to say those names in the same sentence as me. And Jeanette Franzen, Presidential Diamonds, Double Diamonds, and me. Still trying to figure out how I got there. And I will post the link for that at the top here as soon as we're done. Wendy likes my quote, save your awesomeness till after they're enrolled. Because here's what happens. I see it happen all the time. People that don't know anything enroll people better, because that's how I was enrolled. She was new, didn't know a whole lot. I asked for these oils. She didn't really know much. She said, here's how I mean, she knew stuff, but she wasn't like some super fabulous marketing salesperson, right? She just knew she loved oils and wanted to share them with people because her kids had an amazing experience. And so she said, great, here's how you order them. No 6-hour dissertation on what the top 10 oils were and blah and word. Nope, there was no word vomit. I don't remember, but I was at the point where if you were word vomiting me, I probably would hang up on you. And so I have zero attention span, and there's nothing more frustrating to me than, because I'm either have ADD, even if I'm not super busy, or I'm so freaking busy that I don't have time to listen to you. Just get to the point already, okay? So it doesn't matter if I'm buying a washer, a dryer, kitchen cabinets, or whatever. There is nothing more grating to me, like fingernails on a chalkboard, than me saying, yeah, great, I'll take that washing machine. And then you start telling me all the features of the stupid washing machine. I don't care. Shut up and sell me the damn thing, right? If people have to ask you to buy your product, you have failed. You're talking too much. Shut up. You should be saying, would you like to go ahead and order now? Sooner. You get to the point where they have to say, well, how do we get these products? You've talked too much. You getting it? Stop talking. Just tell them how to get it. Amazon doesn't give you a 16-hour presentation on a metal tray. I didn't buy it on Amazon, but on Hobby Lobby. But I'm visual, so it was the closest thing to me, right? I don't get a 16-hour dissertation on that diffuser I just bought yesterday for $9. I just wanted the damn thing. Give people what they want. If they need more, they will ask you for more. Make sense? Stop vomiting. Start speaking English. Start telling them just enough. Yeah, we can solve that. Let's get you started with our starter kit. We'll take care of everything. Shall we? Can we go ahead and order that? See how easy and comfortable that is, right? You don't have to know anything about oils. They're going to learn it. Cassandra, I had someone ask me if I knew other brands that were cheaper. That was awkward. I love those. Yeah, I just consider that an objection and an opportunity to educate. I'd be like, oh, I totally do, let me tell you. Because on Facebook, they show the reports on those oils all the time. In fact, you can just Google it. It's so simple, Cassandra. I'm role playing here, Cassandra. And Susie Q, just Google it and you'll see that most of the time those essential oils don't even have essential oils in them, because it's impossible to farm frankincense in Somalia from trees growing on the sides of cliffs and get it to the US and test it and make sure it's the best quality for 99 cents a bottle. So we all know they're fake, because frankincense is $69.75 a bottle, right? But what's really cool with doTERRA, Susie Q, I'm going to teach you here how to get these oils for even less than the prices you see on our paper with our rewards program. I'm going to get you another 10 to 30% off of that. Julie says, funny, not funny. No, I used to word vomit so bad. I was so excited about sharing everything I knew about the oils. Plus, I was so excited that my brain worked again, and I wanted to feel important, and I wanted to feel knowledgeable, and I was important, and I was knowledgeable, and I was completely unduplicatable. And then I realized my sales skills and abilities and went back in time and fixed it all. Objections are an opportunity to educate. Yay, looks like I answered most of those. I'm going to pop back over to questions and see what we've missed. I don't always get to everything. This isn't a full service group. This is a free group. Nothing better than free. So don't get your feelings hurt if I don't get to your question. Not playing favorites. If I don't get to your question 100% of the time, it means I didn't see it. Let's see what else we got here. Looks like my post about questions didn't set up. Oh, Marianne, thank you. So this is why you want to build a community in your doTERRA team. You want to build a support system and community between you and other builders. You can use this community, don't care, just go make one. Marianne Combs already helped people with the chalkboard situation, right? Marianne says she sent hers to Staples. They fixed it for her. 60-second solution. Way to go, Marianne Combs. Okay. I'm not an expert on printing things on Vistaprint or whatever. That's why I post the experts tips in here. I don't know how to print labels, but if you type Avery in the search bar, everybody that likes to print their own thing, everybody likes DIY, don't print your own labels anymore. Ignore my old videos about the Dymo Letrotag label maker. I totally quit that too. I get all my labels now from Becky, her website. I'll post it at the top when we're done. Oh my gosh, so much easier, so much cuter, and they withstand the oils. And they're not expensive. They're super inexpensive. Tori says, how long did it take you to build a strong community in your private oil group? Well, that's hard to answer because it depends on what you mean by strong. Ours gets stronger and stronger and stronger every day because we get better at figuring out what to post, what giveaways to do when, what things to ask people to get them engaged so they do participate. In here, I started this group March of 2017. Everything was free. I didn't have anything to sell. I did it because it was therapy for me. I gotta make sure I'm on time here. Yeah, I'm good. I was in the Diamond Board, and all my marketing ideas and everything, I was monopolizing the Diamond Board and felt uncomfortable with how much ideas I was putting on there, and felt like I was like taking over the Diamond Board, and it felt awkward. And so I'd been in there for almost a year at that point. I got in there May of 2016. So March 2017, I opened Biz Tips, and it was just me sharing all my free marketing ideas through the Files tab and photos and videos from the beginning. And it was July when I decided to share my handouts with people other than my team. We'd been using them for a while successfully, really successfully. And so what are the handouts for if you're just new to here? Go to lisazimmer.net/shop. So we were using them, not make and takes yet when I presented them. We were using them as the educational tool. I wanted to build my business now so that any dummy could do it. And when I say that, I don't mean dumb people. I mean someone brand new to oils out of the gate. And so I created all these handouts for my team for all the scenarios that they'd throw at me. So Stacy was always on the bleachers at baseball games and practice every day and couldn't teach classes. So I created the athlete's handout and the trifold. And she was able to teach classes on the bleachers at all the sporting events. Solved Stacy's problem. Actually, Stacy was the other one. So Stacy was just starting, and she was teaching a class. I gave her my binder of handouts to use. You and your builders all have to buy your own handouts to get rights to reproduce and copy. Otherwise, your breaking copyright law, right? You can't copy other people's stuff for free. It's the terms of use on the website. So your builders need to get their own handouts and build their own binders, right? So she borrowed my binder. Wanted to make sure she was going to stick with it first. And a woman at the class said, what about oils and pets? Well, Stacy doesn't have pets, and she's brand freaking new. She didn't have a clue. She's like, I don't know. Let's look in the magic binder. She flipped to pets. She showed the lady the pet handout. The lady was not interested in oils for herself at all. She showed her the pet handout. She not only bought the starter kit that was suggested on my handout, the woman bought every single oil that was listed on the handout. So she bought the oils to start with. She bought all the LRP oils. It doesn't say LRP on there. It just says what to order next. She bought everything. I was like, my whole team's gonna build a binder. You don't have to know everything if you just have a tool. And that's what you want to teach your members, right? Is that you aren't the go-to person for everything. It's this book, the Essential Life book, EOE apps. I don't love Google or Pinterest. I want people to stick with like a real tool. Or these handouts, right? They've been through compliance, so you can totally use them. And that's how all of this was born. And I started that March of 2017. And as of last month, we hit 20,000 people in this group. It's all word of mouth. So you help your members have amazing oils experiences that they can't shut up about, and then reward them in your group for providing a testimonial. You got to give them a reason to come into your group and start sharing. Show them they're appreciated, reward them. Go answer some of your questions, right? So it took me, what month is this? It took me a year and a half to build this to 20-some thousand members. Will I have samples of all my make and takes at the event? I'm a visual person. It so helps to see everything. Then I can shop. So I'll have a binder and I'll show it to you, but it's getting closed back up, and because nobody's allowed to take pictures of people like to steal stuff. I trust you, Alice. But yeah, you can look at them. We do that very intentionally. So I will have everything on display. I will be at the booth. And but just trust the process, Alice. There's so much overthinking and analyzing in doTERRA that withholds people from taking action, and I see it all the time. Every time I mentor with someone, doesn't matter who they are, my team, another team, doesn't matter. There's so much thinking and analyzing and not enough action. I'm not saying that's you, Alice. You just made me think of that with that question. Stop it. Just do it and assess the situation later. Doesn't mean you have to log on and buy every handout, but what most people do is they go on and buy one, and then they're like, damn, that's good, and then they log in and buy the rest. So you do what you're comfortable with, what your budget allows, but just start taking action. If you hate it like there's no tomorrow, then reach out to me. But I've had that happen once out of 20,000 people. Well, thanks, Cassandra. Cassandra says, you give me so much inspiration. You are truly an amazing woman. Thank you for everything you do. You are very welcome. I did, Adam. Adam says, did you just snap and say done? I did. All right, can you put your contact info on the new labels? I have no idea what that means. Are you meaning these labels? You can write it on there with a Sharpie. You can, it's a good question. You can do that with your Dymo Electrotag label maker or homemade labels. And you could put a little sticker on here. So like there's some blank space. You could get little stickers with your contact info and put those kind of things on everything. I do like how Becky's got these designed. If you get stickers just with your name and phone number and email on here and website, what would those be? Those would be like return address labels that are those tiny ones. I've ordered some on Vistaprint. And don't put your picture on them. I put my picture on them, and then my picture was so tiny it just looked like a blob of red hair. So get those tiny labels, and you can slap them on here. You can slap them on your books. You can slap them on your trifolds, the teeny labels. You can put them on everything. But yes, if you want contact information on here, Hillary, that's a great question. You can do those teeny tiny Vistaprint. Becca is not going to print custom labels for everyone because that's not cost effective for her. How do you help people on Facebook or internet as far as FAQ page and education? Oh, not on Facebook. I get this question, Suze, every week, like 10 times. Same way. You just reach out to them and help them. You email them, you text them, you call them, you get them to an event. You do Zooms that are recorded, a Zoom video, you send it to them. You make videos on YouTube, you send it to them. So same way you do on Facebook, you just connect. So as far as the FAQ, those directions are right in the FAQ. When you have people that are not on Facebook, you just copy and paste the FAQ post and send it to them and email them the files. Joanne says the banner, she did it through Vistaprint, and Vistaprint fixed it for her. Sandy says our kids are so excited that I get to meet Lisa Zimmer at convention. That is hilarious. Angie says when they say they are overwhelmed, you've said too much. Yep. Adam says I love your lives. I get so hooked and can't turn away. I'm going way over today. I only time block an hour, but I don't have anything until 2. So Susan says, what do you say to a family member that uses YL and truly believes the oils are pure and that they have their own land where they grow them? I just can't bring myself to tell the truth without feeling like I will offend them. I don't. That's not my job. And so I tell people, awesome, yay, good for you. Keep rocking it. Hey, don't you love? So just pull up, type YL in the search bar on here, and you're going to find everything that I use for YL. Don't you love our 30% back in rewards for free stuff and our free shipping? It's the best. And our $69 frankincense. Love, love, love it. And what I love the most about our oils community, Young Living, doTERRA, is how much education we get. We just get the best education. Don't you just love that, YL lady? So why did I pick those things? They don't get YL education. They don't get any oils education. They don't get 30% back in rewards. I love how we only have to spend $1 a month to be in the rewards program. Isn't that awesome? So why do I say that? Because they don't. They got to spend like 100 or something. They don't get 30%. They don't get their shipping refunded. Learn your competition. If you're going to be able to overcome those objections, you cannot be the best business builder. Doesn't mean your new people have to know this stuff. All they have to know to say is, I'm so happy you love your Young Living oils and that you're in the natural lifestyle like we are. That's fantastic. That's all you gotta say. And then when you get good at it, then you can passive aggressively overcome those objections. You can't be the best in the business if you don't know your competition. Christine said, just signed up for a mentoring session. Yay! Gianna. Love you, Gianna. Gianna's awesome. Gianna's going diamond. So true. I bought the trifolds in a couple of the classes, and now I have almost all of them, and I'm going to ask about them at my upline group meeting. I don't know what that means, Tara. Tell me what you mean. I bought the trifold in a couple of the classes, and now I have almost all of them. Yay! Going to talk about them at my upline group meeting. Oh, about how they're benefiting you. I'm getting it. I'm a little slow sometimes. All right. What's your opinion on getting into Chamber of Commerce groups? Do it. Get into any and every group on the planet. PTA, PTO, Lions Club, Rotary, Kiwanis, Women in Leadership, Chamber of Commerce, Women in Business, be the mayor, get on city council, get on county board, get on. If you are not social and you are trying to build a social business, you can't build a social business if you don't go get your butt being social. So you don't join those and then say, oh, hey, Susie sitting next to me, want to try my oils. You build relationships with people. They're going to ask what you do. They're going to ask what you're rolling on in front of everyone at every meeting. You're going to be smart. You're going to get them to ask you what you do. Change people's lives. Make all their problems go away. With my magic and my brown bottles. Want to try some? Tell me what you got going on. I'll help you. Why can I do that so easily? Because I don't want to sell them anything. I just want to help them. Hi from Morgan. She uses oils and often listens to your live videos with me. A lot of these kids are getting a little too much Lisa. I should keep that in mind more so I'm not so crazy and don't let a bad word slip out. I don't really use bad words, but I might use one and not know it. Awesome. Adam says, I'm doing a class tonight. I've been every Monday for the past 3 weeks, and the classes just keep getting bigger. Consistency is a beautiful thing. When people know where you are, when you are consistently, they can start showing up. That's why our workshops have 40 to 90 people. We're consistent. People know where to find us. They know when we're doing it. One Saturday a month at 10 a.m. in Morton, 300 North Main. Bring your friends, bring your stuff. Let's bond and play. Consistency. Plus, I run a women's networking group. Woo, sweet. Get social, support local biz. Oh, yeah. I get my clothes, makeup, bags, nail stuff, dog stuff, jewelry, cleaning, everything from fellow babes in business. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. So I've enrolled like every business in town, just about. If I have, it's because I forgot. I'm in our local chamber and I'm allowed to use their training room free after hours. Sweet. Don't have to clean my house. Yay. Hide my husband. I love it, Peggy. And anyone wants to bring a friend or host the class, we can use this room. It's the best deal ever. Barbara says the bad words are okay. Morgan is 22. I got some peeps who are on here with their little kids. All right, I better wrap it up. Nobody's going to want to watch this replay back because it's 6 hours long. Yay, way to go, Alice. Alice has all her handouts. She tweaks them to fit the people that are coming. Brilliant. She's got a big class Saturday, lifestyle over living life with your oils. Nice. Way to go, Alice. Susan says, my first year was so overwhelming, even for someone who does have sales experience, and my support came from me. Yay. Who wasn't even my upline. That's normal. Her trifolds and free education helps even the newest WA, so no excuses are necessary. Absolutely right. Yep. Nobody knew who I was because I was enrolled by someone who quit doing the business right away because of family situations, right? And I got to Diamond without any help at all. Facebook, my friend Joanna found me for Diamond Club, taught some classes, and was really great support until her life got crazy and she moved away, and you can figure it out. I watch Lisa Zimmer so much, my kids ask if she is famous. I said yes, and doTERRA, she is famous. Oh, you guys crack me up. Joanne just bit the bullet to do a make and take. They are so fun and easy. I try to buy a new one every month. I am so proud of you, Joanne. I have been following you since you joined months and months and months ago, and you were posting how, okay, you couldn't get people to come to class. You couldn't get people to come to class. I told you, just keep doing it anyway. They will come. So why do I remember Joanne when there's 20,000 people in here? because I care and I watch and I listen. You're going to do that with your doTERRA members. If you're selling them stuff, worrying about rank more than those customers, you're going to fail. Worry about the people, not about your pocketbook. The money will come. I guarantee you the money will come. The new labels. Oh, yeah. Okay, I think that's it. I better get off because the replay watchers are going to be so mad I went like 6 hours long. Jean says, Jean or Jeannie, thanks, Lisa. I struggle with confidence and I'm encouraged by your giving heart and many ideas. All I want you to get confident in is the product, because just know it works and you have nothing else to worry about. Hand this out, read from it. Oh, by the way, if you're new, this is the trifold. lisazimmer.net/shop. This is it, right? What are oils? Why doTERRA? Tell me what the top 10 does. Really short and sweet. I don't even read that in class. They can read. And we're going to play with the oils and talk about them in the make and take. How do I use them? Favorite kits. How to order. All you got to do is read it, man. Read that baby. And tell them, let's help you get started. Let's help you get your own account. What kit would you like to start with? What are you comfortable with? I want everybody to memorize that. What are you comfortable with? 5 words. What are you comfortable with? Shall we go ahead and order? I threw an ampersand in there. What are you comfortable with? Shall we go ahead and order? 5 words, man. Yay! Dennis says, this has been a wealth of information and I'm feeling much more focused and have confidence. Sweet! We make it harder than it needs to be. That's it. Yep. We make it harder than it needs to be. Don't make it hard. Yay. Susie says she's been doing a make and take every Thursday at her daughter's daycare. Oh my gosh. That's brilliant. Use your make and take and working it. Me and Glenda Hall are doing it. That's brilliant. Love you, Chris. Chris is my silver. That was almost gold last month. This is fun. I don't want to get off today. All right, Joanne. I'm really tired. I've been doing way too much. Oh, so update. FAQ's done. It's just getting approved and hoping to load it tomorrow. Europe, UK, trifold is done. Waiting on final approval from doTERRA because some oil names changed. Like we have to have the trademark on the right one. Like one's a TM, one's a R with the circle. Like you guys have no comprehension of what we go through over here to make these for you. Let me tell you, we have to put a space between the N and the G in On Guard now. And UK market, Europe market went through more compliance changes, so we had to change some more words, like, right? So, but we're getting it. It's gonna be good when you get it. And what else is going on? I can't remember because there's so much. It's in a stack for the graphic designer and I tomorrow. All right, perfect, perfect, perfect. Joanne says, Lisa, you changed my life, way of thinking, and my business. I absolutely love and appreciate you. I love and appreciate you too, Joanne. I'm so proud of you. I don't even know you. I feel like you're one of my babies growing up. All right, I gotta go. Julie says, folks on the replay won't care how long it is because your live folks don't keep going. Okay, I'll just keep reading questions. What will be the price of the Biz FAQ? It's going to be $49. It's now going to be so you can order it on our website. You're going to get an instant download, and it's going to be huge. It's a big download. It's going to include the graphics, the photos. It's going to include all the words, all the links. We've proofread every link to make sure the links work, and you'll be able to copy and paste it now into your Facebook group easier. because when you copy out of a group over to another group, your links break. We learned that on the last one. And so now everything's going to be in one complete document. You can copy the whole thing into a group. You can copy the whole thing piece by piece into units within your existing group. You can copy it into password protected Thinkific, password protected website. You could create, oh my gosh, this is brilliant. You could create an email campaign for your builders. Email campaign for new builders at goosebumps, right? So your new builders know how hard it is to keep in touch with them because they might be doing some action, they might not, they might ask questions, they might not. Now you can copy and paste that into an email series like via Synduit or MailChimp, or just do it manually and put in your calendar each, what would you say, like, I don't know, look at the posts and say every so many days. Like the first posts are really simple. You got to upgrade your account, you know, blah, blah, blah. Do those really close together. You got to keep 100 PV in your cart. Why? Da, da, da. Put those really close together and then space out the rest. Oh, that's good. See why we're here? All you did was ask, what will the price be of the biz FAQ? And you made me think of that. Okay, so way better. Hopefully Lana won't have to do as much building for everybody. It was more difficult to copy it out of our Facebook group over into your stuff. So hopefully she won't have to do as much for you. But if you still need her to do it all for you, then she'll just charge you $20 to build it all for you. But to buy the FAQ from us, and then Lana does all the tech stuff. Then you request to join the group name that I created for that if you want to see it in action in a group in posts. So that'll be $49. I know it's way underpriced again, but here's the thing. I'd rather have a lot of you be able to get it to help reimburse us for our expenses and our time than have just a few people pay what it's worth. I want more people to be able to afford these products. I sit and analyze this for hours. Jackie had a question. Oh, there it is. Do we just order the USA make and takes and change the prices? Jackie, there are no prices on the make and takes. So that's why our make and takes are fine for every market. All you got to do is change an oil name. If you don't have that oil, just pull it out and replace it. And the make and takes are really easy to edit in the free PDF editor, sedgta.com. It's the trifold that's kind of a booger if you're going to edit major portions of it. So that's why we spend so much time on the $20 trifolds. Yep, so just order the USA ones for the make and takes. And then we're really trying to get as many trifolds for as many countries as we can because those are harder to edit. I'm going to have to watch the whole thing again. Okay. Do I have a video on units? Nope. I'm not going to train on Facebook, man. You see why I have Jen Yates, because she's smarter than me on Facebook. Jen Corte, she's smarter than me on Facebook. And if you want to learn how to do units, you're going to have to Google that one. I don't even know how to do it yet. Elena, Biz FAQ. I just fainted. It's really good. Now keep in mind, it's impossible to create a tool that's all-encompassing. So this Biz FAQ is for launching your new builder, and then there's enough posts about advanced topics for the most commonly asked questions that drive you insane. Like, what is Power 3? Like, I literally want to stab my eyes out. Like, Google it. But they aren't, so you gotta put it in that builder FAQ so your answer can be, excellent question, Susie Hugh. Because we got to remember, we got to go back in time. I say that, right? I say annoying question, but it's not. It's just annoying to us because we've heard it 10,000 times. But take yourself back to the beginning. It's hard to remember all that stuff we didn't know. We didn't know anything. We didn't know the difference from an LRP to an LLV, or a PV to an OV, right? So when you're helping your new builders, this tool is going to help you to go back in time. and talk to them like they need to be talked to, because we confuse them just like we do with our customers. Once we start knowing this stuff, we start speaking this lingo and scaring these new sharers and builders away. Use the FAQ. You can literally do Zoom screen share conference calls with it. So like, say I'm going to work with Elena. Elena wants to launch her business. Awesome, Elena. Let's set up a Zoom. It's zoom.us. Go to this meeting ID, blah, 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 blah. Let's do that together. And you just scroll through the FAQ together. You get to the latter half and you're going to say, worry about that later. Let's just get your account upgraded. Here's how. Let's just get your cart set up. Here's how. Let's put 100 PV in it. Here's why, right? And so you can do it in bite-sized logical chunks. So in 21 posts, I couldn't get down to 20. In 21 posts, you're not going to be able to cover everything, all right? So you're going to tweak it. I promote my tools in there because that's what I know. If you don't use my trifold, change that post. Just plug in what you do, okay? It's a template. It's a working template. If you use whatever tool or a different make and take, shame on you, just kidding. Plug that in there. I don't care what you do, get the information in there so your team doesn't have to go look for it. They're going to learn from you first, and they're going to venture out on their own and learn what they like different, better. You may want to post in there about something that your team does that's special to just you. I don't know what that would be. Create a post. Add a post of 22. Add a post of 23. Go up to 25. Just don't try to do absolutely everything. You still want people to have to come to you with some questions. Put a questions post in there for your builders. Ask questions here. You need to know what the questions are so that you can build your tools better, or create a post to answer those questions, just like we do here. So that's why I learned so much just from getting questions from you guys. I don't dislike questions. I just need to know where to find them. So that's where I've been wanting you to go to the questions post so I can keep finding those questions, because if I get the same question more than once, that tells me I need to do something different. All right, so that's why we want all those questions in the same place. Okay, I'm gonna cut off. That was an hour and a half. Holy cow. All right, I hope everybody has an awesome week. Go get your Rockstar soft jeans at Old Navy. Go do your make and takes. If you didn't see the rest of the video, that's not gonna make any sense. Learn from different people. So far, Facebook, social media building for any platform. Loving the Jen Cortea course. Has learned something. Loving the Jen Yates course. Don't participate a lot in there because I can't keep up, but I'm still gleaning stuff, still learning stuff. I'll try to post links as much as I remember. If I forgot to post a link in the top of this post for something, just remind me. I'm booked the rest of the day with mentor sessions. Get your mentor sessions scheduled. Because they're going to $89 Wednesday. Adam says, do you have anything about your Atom and Tagem system? I'm trying to teach my team this and create my own. Oh, good Lord, Adam, don't create your own, honey. Totally swear to God. Everybody tell Adam why he doesn't want to create his own. It's $39 for the customer one. Buy it. $39. And then you can pay Lana $20 and she'll create the whole thing for you. It took me 2.5 years to build that thing, and then another 1.5 years to perfect it. Another year to perfect it. Don't be creating the wheel on that one, buddy. You're gonna be sorry. Where can we get the oil book? Ooh, I'll put that link in the top. Okay, gotta go. Love you guys. Happy oiling.